Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Talking about I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers that's on here, that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies.
All y'all niggas went upside down cross. Even my little partners, man. Stop that shit while you look lame. All that worship the devil shit. Get with God, man.
I need an ambulance.
Okay, what's the address?
I'm at the Rock.
KGUN 9 obtained these crime scene photos just outside the Rock.
Alright, y'all. I'm finna sell my soul. I'ma hit y'all when I'm through. I'm gonna be rich as hell, alright?
TMZ is reporting rapper Juice WRLD is dead after suffering a seizure at Chicago's Midway Airport.
Fans and neighbors leaving flowers, candles, notes on rapper Mac Miller's doorstep. Those close to him struggling with the fact that he is gone at the age of 26.
PNB Rock has died after he was shot inside a Los Angeles restaurant during an apparent robbery.
Breaking news overnight, Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle shot and killed outside his own.
An up-and-coming rapper is shot dead. 20-year-old XXXTentacion killed in an apparent robbery.
What if I told you there was a deeper meaning to all of this? Would you believe me? Would you be willing to see what most are oblivious to? Would you be willing to uncover the secrets hidden in plain sight? Would you be willing to break free from the illusion? And finally, would you be willing to see the light in the dark? One thing you need to be familiarized with is the symbolism that these artists I'm about to show you promote. Horns seemingly representing the devil are one of the most prominent symbols seen amongst this industry. Another is the 6. This is as well a very reoccurring hand sign that you see almost every artist throw up. Next is the inverted cross and how it associates to Satanism and the dark controlling energy. I will be going over the one eye, which represents Lucifer, as well as the Freemasonic symbolism that is used as hidden coding for the occult, from the Master of the Second Veil to the Vow of Silence. By the end of this video, you will at least see what I see. From darkness to light. I'm your host Yibo, and this is the satanic hip-hop industry exposed.
Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it.
Lucifer. Lil Uzi Vert. One of the most popular artists in history with ties to the most satanic, Marilyn Manson. Now, buying a $220,000 chain of a known Satanist doesn't say that Lil Uzi Vert is one himself, but it definitely makes you start questioning what he's associating himself with. From the signs of possession to the sixth sign being thrown, satanic hairstyles to satanic-themed videos. There seems to be a trend here with his imagery. I find it very hard to believe that all this is not intentional, as the symbols are reoccurring, to the point where it's almost concerning.
Hey, what do you mean by that lyric, man? You make a city girl believe in Satan. What do you mean by that?
Not actually Satan, but just basically I make a girl do whatever I say so.
Once again, I find that hard to believe considering he said that with a pentagram on his head. If there's nothing satanic, then why do you have a song called 444 plus 222 in which the art for it has demonic entities in the background? Regardless, the symbolism that is continuously thrown shows that he is pledging allegiance to some kind of demonic energy radiating amongst Hollywood. We've only just begun the descent down the rabbit hole, and you are already starting to see it clearly. Let's continue, shall we?
And like it just felt like we was like literally like in fucking hell, bro. Like it felt like we was in a concert in hell. You couldn't breathe, you couldn't see. Like just imagine all the people they gonna find tonight who was in that crowd, who nobody could see, who nobody could hear, who passed out, and everybody was just trampling on top of them the whole fucking concert. Like I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like at least 100 people who dead tonight. Like I kid you not. Like y'all see everything. Like you know, like I've been so heavily influenced by Travis, but like after tonight, bro, like God really showed me, like, you know, like, stay away from that shit, bro. Like, that shit not for you, because, like, he sacrificed so many people's lives tonight, like, for real.
Astroworld 2021 was a complete disaster. To understand more of what happened, check out Trap Lord Ross's video on the festival, as he goes extremely in-depth on the event and what occurred.
I think, you know, personally, there's rumors saying that this whole festival was a satanic ritual. I think, you know, I personally believe that he was trying to represent hell.
What was so crazy, like people were screaming help, trying to tell Travis Scott. It was like help. The whole crowd was just going like help, help, help. And he just kept going, bro. It was like, that shit was scary, bro. It was so demonic, bro.
Even fans of Travis Scott, after attending his festival in 2021, say it was demonic in nature. These are long-term supporters that had their eyes pried wide open because of this traumatic event. The devil is real, and he is in the details. Playboi Carti is another artist that flaunts the same occult symbolism. From the outside looking in, it may just look like a peaceful mudra. But when diving deeper, you see a more sinister meaning. Something seemingly unavoidable in this industry. Who does Playboi Carti worship, you may ask? The Baphomet, of course. From an upside-down cross necklace being worn, and even shown in his album cover, to it being exhibited in his clothing brand, Playboi Carti is clearly being influenced by something very dark and demonic. From the outside looking in, the one eye and Masonic attire could be a one-off coincidence. But when you find out he has satanic tattoos on his torso, as well as a Satan tattoo on his neck, things become a lot more obvious.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer.
I know Illuminati man. This that Numinati bitch. This that two Bugatti rich.
He was once out from around the way.
By the end of this video, you'll see that the Rock Nation triangle has a secondary meaning behind it. It's not just a label.
Right. I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mama ain't here. My mama was sacrificed.
But otherwise, it's like you tried to sacrifice me, bro. You tried to sacrifice me. You could put that. You could put that as the caption if you want. The nigga tried to sacrifice me.
That was XXXTentacion speaking on Drake about allegedly attempting to sacrifice him. From the vow of silence being took over and over again, to an all-seeing eye tattoo, Drake shows the same signs continuously, while even openly representing 666 twice.
Everybody love Drake, bro.
Do you think he deliberately did it, or maybe like...
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, bro.
This is a person, he's talking about X, who has before threatened my family, told me I was supposed to be sacrificed on some crazy shit. So no, I didn't just separate myself for no reason.
Ski Mask the Slump God said that X tried to sacrifice him, and with songs like Illuminati, in which the producer's name being a run on the devil, this becomes real.
Hey, what's up? No jumper, it's Diablo, Lil Lucifer in this bitch.
If I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy.
20-year-old XXXTentacion killed in an apparent robbery.
The signs and symbols you see are being used for a reason. Down the rabbit hole further we go.
I knew that something was off. The voices in the head came. He would tell me, like, he would not sleep at night. And he would tell me he hears voices.
Literally, he would be like, oh, I took LSD and I've talked to a spirit that's a demon and told me information about myself, about how long I'm gonna live, that they're gonna come get him at some point. I really didn't like that shit at that point.
And if I end up getting shot and killed for what the fuck I'm doing, or if I end up getting my ass beat at some point in time, or nigga, if shit get hard on me, it's because I deserve it. That's point blank, period. Everybody will get a death. Everybody will get a death that is deserving. Everybody will get a life that is deserving. You will get what the fuck you deserve. Karma.
In a song titled I Spoke to the Devil in Miami, seemingly predicting his own death, the intro said, "It will all be over soon."
I ain't in no fucking Illuminati. I can't wait for them fuck to approach me. They come at me with a goddamn $1 billion. Hell yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice one of these fuck niggas. Can't wait. Where they at? Tell them hit my phone. As long as it ain't no nigga I love. Get your ass sacrifice, man. Straight up. Illuminati, wherever you are, call Savage. You've got another guest. You've got another member. No, I'm just playing. I can never sell my soul. Matter of fact, I would, because I don't even think I got one anyway. Y'all can have them motherfucker. Come on with them billions of dollars. You can get this motherfucker. I ain't doing shit with it anyway.
He's not in the Illuminati, but yet has an Illuminati album cover. Are we supposed to be oblivious to the signs and symbols? If that were the case, then why do we keep seeing it in our face? Unlike these people, I have something to say. From the vow of silence to demonic themes. From the horn seemingly representing the devil to Masonic attire, it's all there. But if there's one, there's two.
Biggest lie, it would have to be the fucking U.S. government, actually.
Give me it.
No, I'm serious. The biggest lie is the U.S. government. It's not what it used to be. It used to be so sick and about the people and about freedom and all that shit, but now it's just bullshit. Now it's a fucking reality show, and I think there's going to be a lot of weird shit that happens within our lifetime and within our generation that really changes the way of the world. So move somewhere, because whenever martial law is declared, you have whenever the credit cards fail, whenever your cards fail, whenever your banks fail and you can't use your fucking card anymore, you have 3 days to get out of where you are, because that's when they're coming for you. That's the big move. That's checkmate right there.
So much secrecy. If it's supposed to be so much of a secret, then why is it so easy to find out? It's like a never-ending cycle, it seems. To think all of this symbolism has been in front of me my entire life, and I didn't pick it up until recently. It concerns me. Imagine all the other people right now living without knowing this. Not knowing the open secret, actively playing a role in the world that you live in. The goal of making this video is to spread awareness on the demonic energy that permeates amongst Hollywood. This energy, when seen in an organized format, clearly exhibits through their own signs and symbols a secret hidden agenda.
I look like an angel, bro. Ha. Demon time, nigga. Gang. I'm a free man, baby, like a Mason. In the building, your mobile home, baby, it's spacious. Yeah. I'm seeing out like a Mason. Yeah.
Can you explain to me about the 666 theory that you got?
Yeah,
what
please.
about it?
Well, it was just like, because I know I've heard you talk about it before, but I want our audience to be familiar with it. How you about the 666 and what it means to you.
666 is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons, and every human has that in them.
Are you somebody who believes in God?
Grew up in a Christian home.
Okay, so the answer is yes.
Yeah, I'm just like,
because you know somebody's
I'm just
gonna
curious,
under
like
YouTube,
any other
somebody's
human
gonna write
is,
something.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
question.
I see things and I question them, and it's like, this is a real thing. Scientists came up with this. Like, we really have 6 protons, 6 neutrons,
It's
6
facts.
electrons. We are built up of that. You know what I'm saying? It's in us. So, you know, like, for us to be those type of beings, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes sense. Like, we're the only ones that could be that. So it's not necessarily saying everybody is that, but I'm saying, like, any one of us could be that, like the Antichrist or something like that, you know?
Does that scare you?
Nah, because, like, it is what it is.
It is what it is. The same signs and symbols once again being promoted by another mainstream artist. I was going to ask you, the viewer, questions, but I think you already know the answer. I mean, it is literally right in our face. From having a 666 tattoo on his head, upside down crosses on his leg, and even Demons at Play wrote, to flaunting the same Masonic symbolism as seen earlier in this video, it's very obvious at this point that the industry is demonic. Trippie Redd is just another perfect example of how dark the industry truly is.
I'm gonna just talk about this because I don't think I stress it enough on y'all. Because a lot of y'all are blind to reality. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Melanin in black people's skin. Do your research. Now, why I say TR 666, because Trippie Redd is black. But Trippie Redd is also dark. I make dark music, but I'm black. So I use it as a metaphor, you feel me? Make sure you do your research, man, because these people could be telling you like 666 is the mark of the beast, explain it's a dark entity with woolly hair and all this other shit. Nigga, that's black people. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. Nigga, do your research. Don't try and knock a black successful man and say I'm satanic or Illuminati. I be trolling, nigga. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But this is not no troll. This is just, you feel me? Black power shit. I don't know.
I like this song, but it's very satanic. Many will be deceived. Man will become lovers of self, aka greed, selfish poverty, wars, punishments to the unfortunate, etc. Well, I am the devil.
They mock it right in our face, as if we can't see through their thin veil of bullshit. G-Eazy saying he's the devil, and knowing how he has a demonic tattoo, makes you wonder, was he telling the truth? Is it a Freemasonic secret?
If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be where you're at, Pharrell. No, he sold his soul. He sold his soul to Satan. Don't fuck up. He sold his soul to Satan. He sold his soul to Satan, dude, a long time ago. Seriously, man, if it wasn't for him.
Even with artists like Uno the Activist, the same signs and symbols are shown again and again, leading me to believe that there is 100% an intention. Something that we can't necessarily see, but is visible. Tyler the Creator is somebody I used to listen to when I was younger. I was naive and ignorant as a child to not see this. Even since my childhood, it has been right in my face. Yet mainstream media acts as if it's satanic panic. Maybe the panic is from those who are trying to keep secrets. The ones trying to act as if it isn't real. There's no denying it though, after a certain point. And well, we have now passed that point. If you've been paying attention at all, this picture should be the nail in the casket.
He said everything is not what it seems. He told me that his name was Melvin. I told him that my name was Maddie. He looked at me and told me, bro, I really like the album, I Am You. He said that he would take control of me. The devil got a hold of me. The demons are inside of me. And I can't let you don't ride for me. Shh. Stop. Slap, nigga.
Lil Nas is another seemingly satanic puppet promoting the same symbolism over and over again. Look at this picture for example. The shoes specifically. Goat shoes. Does this relate to the one eye that is continuously shown? I believe so, as artists like Zillakami throw it up as well. From Zillakami being carried by a devil, to an inverted cross in a video, all the way to Yeet doing the same. Oh, and hey, here's that hand sign I keep showing. The same one that Jay-Z does.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know if I should be taking this seriously or not. It is out on different outlets, but Beyonce is being accused of witchcraft.
The entire industry, from the top to the bottom, seems to be flooded with satanic imagery. Both Jay-Z and his wife are doing the same sign. Does this symbolism relate to the do what thou will concept?
I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. Whenever I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. I do what I want. Whenever I want.
Hold him up. Oh! Hey, look at my hand, bro. This nigga beat the fuck out of me, cuz.
You crazy bitch.
Hey. Yo, I just got bit by a snake, nigga. I got bit by a snake. Hey.
I want to show y'all what mental illness really fucking looks like. Y'all want to see what that looks like? I just did this to my car. Scratched it, keyed it up. I just bought it. I just bought this fucking car. It's keyed all the way. Hit the fucking door. Want to know why I'm doing that? Because of mental fucking illness. All this materialistic shit don't mean shit in the world. And when they won't let you do, I'm owned. I'm a fucking slave. I'm a slave to my management. I'm a slave to everybody. I don't get control of my license. I don't get control of my bank account. I don't get control of shit. I can't even drive that fucking car. They put it in the basement so I couldn't take it. I know I don't have a license, but if I have someone with the license, I could take it. So fuck everybody. This is mental fucking illness. I don't care. Make fun of me. Make fun of me on the internet. I don't give a fuck. Look at this shit. $150,000. $150,000. You want to see some? Look. Fuck that shit.
Hey, pop the trunk, I open up. I sold my soul a good price. Out of sight, my hoe got talent, right?
Lil Xan said that his management treats him like a slave. In this footage, you see this seemingly confirmed by the behaviors of his management on camera.
I just found out my dad is a fucking crackhead. No, stop. I just found out my dad is a fucking crackhead.
Yo, stat.
Yo, look, they really trying to take me off live right now. I got it. You know how fucking viral that video is gonna go? Alright. You hear that? That shit's still on. That shit's gonna go so fucking viral. Let me make sure it's off. You see that? Yeah, turn that shit off. There you go, guys.
Lil Peep died last night right before he was set to perform in Tucson.
Lil Peep was one of my favorite artists back when the world was seemingly a little bit normal. It was years after his death when I finally found out the meaning of the symbolism he kept throwing up.
I need an ambulance.
Okay, what's the address?
I'm at The Rock. I'm at a venue called The Rock.
All right, tell me what's going on there.
I'm working with an artist and he's just completely out of it. He's cold, he's just knocked out. I don't know what he's faking. But he's completely out. He's not awake. We're trying to wake him up and he's not awake at all.
This demonic energy is everywhere, and it seemingly is unescapable. From Lil Peep having an upside-down cross tattoo, to an all-seeing eye tattoo, and an album called Hellboy, it's clear that he was demonically influenced. Even Lil Tracy, Peep's closest friend, is no stranger to the symbolism.
Fans and neighbors leaving flowers, candles, notes on rapper Mac Miller's doorstep. Those close to him struggling with the fact that he is gone at the age of 26.
I'm finna sell my soul.
I'ma hit y'all when I'm through. I'm gonna be rich as hell, alright?
TMZ is reporting rapper Juice WRLD is dead after suffering a seizure at Chicago's Midway Airport. The rapper, whose real name is Jared Anthony Higgins, had just gotten off a flight from California this morning when he collapsed. TMZ says he was rushed to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead.
Aside from all of Juice's symbolism, his ex, Ali Lottie, seemingly is an Eastern Star Freemasonic witch. From Lil Wayne having possessed eyes, to an all-seeing eye tattoo on his chin. From him doing a 6 symbol, to Eminem. From Eminem doing the one eye symbolism, to the vow of silence. Even Biggie, ladies and gentlemen. From Diddy doing the vow of silence and the one eye, to Shock G doing the vow of silence, and Usher as well. From Tupac Shakur doing the vow of silence and the one eye, to Busta Rhymes, T.I., and 50 Cent. Machine Gun Kelly is another on the long list of sellouts involved in the satanic hip-hop industry. Songs like 5666 AM mixed with the vow of silence paint a very clear picture. Maybe MGK's all-seeing eye tattoo has something to do with it. It's not just a one-off circumstance. It's everywhere.
¿Ustedes quieren el éxito que yo he tenido? Es solo una la respuesta.
When I said everywhere, I meant everywhere. Even the Mexican rap industry plays a role in promoting the symbolism. The craziest thing about this all is the sheer amount of times the symbolism is blatantly shoved in our faces. No matter which way you look within the entertainment industries, you find this type of energy. My simple question is, what is the big secret? Why does A$AP Rocky feel the need to be quiet when he's doing the same stuff? There sure does seem to be a reason behind this. Maybe the horns have to do with the Baphomet and Satanism. Or maybe I'm just looking too far into things. Then again, groups like Flatbush Zombies are promoting the same stuff as well. It seems every time I try to close the book, it gets opened again. Maybe this is why Smoke Perp represents such demonic imagery, or why Sway Lee has a Baphomet tattoo. Oh, and not to mention, here's the same Freemasonic sign we keep seeing.
You know, 666 shit. You understand? This ain't no Illuminati. Illuminati ain't did shit. Fuck them. That's clown shit, man. All that Illuminati shit, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. The motherfuckers ain't did shit for me. You understand? Believe it.
I really don't believe in the devil. You know, I'm not a devil worshiper or nothing like that. And people will try to discredit me because I wear this and give all that credit to the devil. But nah, that's kind of bird brain to me.
You know, Lord Cross.
It's your birthday, nigga. You better be happy, boy. You better be happy, boy. Let me see the new piece. Let them see the new piece. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm the coolest clam in the sea. All y'all nigga went upside down cross. Even my little partners, man. Stop that shit, boy. You look lame. All that worship the devil shit. Get with God, man. Ain't gonna get you.
You was the first bitch ass nigga to take this shit to the internet. You was a hoe ass nigga. Stop speaking on street shit, you industry pigtail wearing bitch. You was a faggot. This nigga wearing pigtails, bitch style. Nigga, this shit all on the internet, nigga. I'll be glad to beat your ass though.
Even rappers from the new wave, such as Ken Carson, are throwing up the same symbolism. It's not just Ken though. Destroy Lonely is doing it too. From the one eye to an inverted cross necklace, Destroy Lonely is no different. Even in his merchandise, you see the same. From a pentagram in a promotional image to the horns. You genuinely have to be asking, is all of this intentional? Because frankly, there's just too much of it to ignore. Bad Neighbors. Another group of rappers exhibiting the same signs and symbols considered to be satanic. It seems to be a never-ending saga. From being pictured with the producer Diablo to having satanic-themed artwork for their music. If this wasn't intentional, then why do we keep seeing it over and over again? Surely, there has to be a meaning behind all of the satanic imagery being promoted. It is clearly demonic in nature, and you have to ask, what's the purpose of continuously having your eyes rolled back? Is there an unseen demonic energy amongst the hip-hop industry that is flourishing? I, for one, would like to know.
Have you made a lot of money out of your music?
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
Do you have a lot of possessions? A lot of money in the bank?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life, forever.
From Jeezy throwing up the one eye multiple times to the vow of silence. From rapper Frank Ocean doing the same to again the one eye multiple times. From the six to the horns, it's all there. Why does Frank choose to have triangle symbolism in a video of his? And why does Meek Mill have a chain with a pyramid? Is it the same thing J. Cole is promoting? Because Snoop Dogg promotes it as well. Not to mention the one eye and the horns. Flo Rida does the same as well. Is it really for Houston when Don Toliver throws up the horns? Or is there a deeper meaning behind it? Something unseen, but visible. It seems that this is the case, as artists like G Herbo do the same. Babytron is no different, as he throws up the horns multiple times and even has a cover to a song of his with a Masonic checkerboard. Young Bands, of course, is another flaunting the same signs. From the horns to the one eye. It's all there.
Hey, Tiger, what were you going to do if your lawyer couldn't get you out of your arrest warrant, man?
Let me go. We just told you get back. Hey, get up out of here. Are you serious? Hey, bro.
What just happened? What happened? What was the deal, lady?
He sold his soul for everything.
He what?
Sold his soul, period.
Rappers allegedly selling their soul seems to be a very reoccurring theme within this industry. Even Tyga is throwing up the same signs that we keep seeing. From Wiz Khalifa doing the one eye to rapper Wale. From Chief Keef doing the horns to rapper I Don't Know doing the same, as well as the one eye. From Kodak Black to Lil Durk. At this point, if you're not convinced that there's something working in the shadows of this industry, then I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, she powerful too.
Yeah, I did magic on my brother yesterday.
J. Cole and Jay-Z are accused of being in the Illuminati. Do you think that this Illuminati is real, and what do you think hip-hop's obsession with the Illuminati is?
Do I think the Illuminati is real? Yes. I think there are plenty of secret societies. I think there's lots of puppets and lots of puppeteers. Hip-hop's obsession with the Illuminati. I think controversy is the obsession. I mean, I think controversy is interesting and it's entertaining. And whether or not certain individuals are or are not tied to or involved with these secret societies, I don't know. I can't answer that question. But I think not only hip-hop, but society in general is intrigued by, you know, the unknown and the possibility that there are this, you know, secretive and powerful initiatives, you know what I mean, and groups of people who are really controlling things. So whether or not Jay-Z or Kanye or whoever is involved with these people, I don't know. But I think we're just really interested in being entertained and controversy.
I am not from the earth. Stay on my fly shit.
Chris Brown, he believes in UFOs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell no.
You think you ever seen anything that looked different? Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
Explain.
I can't explain.
Do you feel like, and I don't mean, you know, sometimes people think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet?
I don't know. No, I'm an alien.
Well, you know what? Fuck it, I'm an alien too.
For sure.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of that alien work. And you've never been abducted, but you're an alien. Have you abducted anyone else? Is there an alien game that you can spit to us? Is there alien language that you know? Okay, all right. Well, it's obvious you don't want to share any of that.
You feel me? I got it, you know.
All righty.
Top secret shit.
The fact that Tory Lanez is doing the vow of silence 4 times is extremely questionable. From rapper NF doing the vow of silence to the one eye, to Black Eyed Peas artist will.i.am doing it multiple times. From will.i.am doing the 6, to old school rapper E40 doing the same. Even the master of autotune T-Pain. It seems that there's no escaping these signs. You genuinely have to question what is going on amongst this industry for every single individual to have the same signs thrown up over and over again. There is surely a reasoning, and it's not just because it's a popular sign to use. This stuff is so embedded in the industry that it genuinely is unignorable. Why is the Freemasonic checkerboard so prevalent? Why is the 6 sign thrown again and again? Why is the one eye promoted as if there is a hidden meaning behind it that is unseen to most? Why is possession always a theme amongst these artists? And what's the big secret? Is it something only they can see? Does it have something to do with Satan? Or am I just judging a book by its cover?
Drip on me contagious. I'm switching like I'm in a matrix. I'm flipping, I'm making a pavement. I'm bringing it back to the basics. I'm way too tapped in like a Freemason. I go to fest, so keep it kids. I got a passion and I gotta make it.
Even the young rappers are flaunting the same symbolism. Matt OX is one of the most popular young rappers to ever hit the mainstream industry. From having an all-seeing eye posted on his Instagram to an album cover with the devil, it is very clear the satanic influence.
In America, Satanism is sensationalized and kind of misunderstood, and people associate it with worshiping the devil and things like that. But it's really a philosophy about, being your own God.
Knowing that Marilyn Manson is a Freemason as open as can be, and how Lil Uzi Vert is friends with him, should make you feel concerned about the fact that rapper Young Boba is throwing up the same signs with him and even Rihanna. Rihanna herself is no stranger to the same symbolism, so my only question once again is, what's the big secret?
Sam Smith belongs in hell! You demonic, twisted, sick bastard!
Sam Smith throws up satanic symbolism such as the horns and the one eye continuously, seemingly showing his support to the dark energies amongst Hollywood. If you don't see how demonic this industry is at this point, well, I don't know if you ever will. D Savage is another rapper amongst this industry, flaunting the same symbols. Something tells me the signs and symbols that we are seeing have a secondary meaning behind what the images present. Rapper Lucky is a perfect example of that. All I have to ask is, what's the big secret? Is it something related to the demonic energy you post on Instagram? Or maybe the symbolism in your album covers? I would assume so, as rapper Puya does the same with his artwork, as well as flaunting the same signs. Rapper Ghostmane is no different. From a Baphomet tattoo on his chest, to the one eye and themes of possession. Again I ask, what's the big secret? Is it the same secret rapper Fat Nick is knowledgeable of?
You are now tuned in to 66.6 KILL Radio.
Even Fetty Wap is no stranger to this symbolism.
How proud are your parents of you right now, though?
My mom called me yesterday and asked me, was I in, what is the Illuminati? That's what she asked me.
Oh my God.
She was like, my son's in hip hop. He would
No, she was like, she was so torn up, man. She was like, what are they talking about? What is that? And because I have a relationship with Kanye,
Right.
And you know, she goes to church, so people just bringing her, you know, like bringing her stuff.
Like,
And so
you know, he with Kanye.
she was
and-
texting me, and I was asleep, and I was like, you know, she was like, yeah, what's this about? Something about. So I don't even know what it is, right?
Right.
And so I said, Mom, don't believe everything you read. And she came back with some more stuff, and I was getting like frustrated, like, what are you doing? So I called her, you know, and I didn't even text her. I'm like, what are you know? I said, Mom, like.
From 2 Chainz doing the vow of silence to rapper ESTG doing the same. From ESTG showing signs of possession to rapper Frito Bang doing the same, as well as the one eye. Rapper Nav even has the one eye as his Instagram profile picture. R&B artist Khaled is no stranger to these signs as well. Oh, and remember these 2 pictures of Andre 3000 and Jay-Z from earlier? Well, here's Khaled doing the same hand gesture, as well as R&B artist R. Kelly. Justin Bieber is no different, ladies and gentlemen. It seems to truly be never ending. Why? I'm starting to think this is magic openly being done upon the viewers engaging with these artists, because why is it everywhere and never not anywhere? It's absolutely disturbing the amount of times this imagery is reoccurring. Just when you think it stops, it keeps going. Why does Justin Bieber have an all-seeing eye tattoo? What's the big secret? Does it have something to do with the one eye? What about the Where Are You Now video, where Justin Bieber had inverted crosses multiple times drawn on him by alleged fans? Why are there so many satanic themed pictures amongst this video? From the all-seeing eye and the pyramid, to demons and aliens, it's all there. Does it have something to do with Freemasonry? I mean, I'm just asking. Another rapper with the same signs being shown. Young and Ace is no different. From his album covers showing the same symbolism to demonic themed visuals, it never ends. Even NBA YoungBoy can be seen doing the same stuff. From the one eye multiple times to the vow of silence. T Grizzly doing the same stuff makes me wonder. Is this a satanic secret hidden in plain sight? Or am I just looking too far into things?
You already know what it is. Busy Bone, Bone Thugs in Harmony. It's finally time. December 2nd, versus at the Palladium against XXX Mafia. Finna fuck you devil worshiping niggas the fuck up.
This devil shit, I mean, we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? We did that shit for real. Ain't no way you gonna be able to say XXX Mafia, 666, or none of that shit without actually meeting the man. You get what I'm saying?
I got an open eyes, she close her eyes, she ride. I got so much money, top floor Illuminati.
So help me out here. You got Lord tattooed on your throat, and then you have the upside down cross. How are we feeling about Jesus? Destroy Lonely? Are we fucking with Jesus or not?
I ain't gonna lie, I love God.
Give me your religion, because you know a lot of people think fucking Carti's a fucking Satanist. I'm atheist. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, for the record.
Bro, this is so good.
But you have a pretty cool like dynamic of like Lord upside down cross. Like I don't know what to think.
We got money coming in, getting Illuminati paper.
Homicide Gang are a group of rappers associated to Playboi Carti's Opium label. The same one Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson are a part of. From their album covers promoting the same imagery to even having it in their merch, the signs and symbols are continuous. Once again, what's the big secret?
All of my niggas, they demons. Look at the cross on their neck. All of my diamonds forget. I pray to get this shit.
Came off the block, I was posted with demons. You ain't did shit, I did. Came off the block, I was posted with demons. You ain't did shit, I did.
Did you know that Future's name is Demon Will Burn? Or how YNW Melly's is Jamal Maurice Demons? Why does Summers throw up the one eye and speak on the inverted cross? Why does La Tyler have an all-seeing eye tattoo on his hand? I'm pretty sure you are all starting to see what I've said at the beginning you would. Rapper Snot posing with a goat in a music video, as well as throwing up the horns, should make it very clear what he is affiliating himself with. If it weren't so, then why is it? What's the big secret? Does it relate to the one eye and the horns? I believe so, as rapper Kodak Black throws up the same symbolism. From the horns to the all-seeing eye hand gesture, it's all there. Is there a pact that we haven't seen made in blood? Because artists like Tyler Yahweh and others all across this industry do the same.
I just want to know why people want to say that I sold my soul. Like, where the fuck, like, I watch my son and go to the studio. Where the fuck would I find time to do some shit like that? Like, where the fuck would I find time to do some shit? Oh, the goat and the goat horns, it signifies the Baphomet. Half of y'all ass wouldn't even know how to fucking spell Baphomet if it weren't for autocorrect, you stupid bitch.
None of those things make me happy.
sold my soul to the devil for a designer. They said, go to hell, but I told them I don't want it.
24K Golden is another example showing that there's more than meets the eye when it comes to this industry. Even Kendrick Lamar is no stranger to these signs. Rapper Sugar Hill D-Dot does the same, as well as having the one eye on his YouTube channel. All I have to ask is, what's the big secret?
Hey, what's up? No jumpers, Diablo, Lil Lucifer in this bitch.
As seen earlier in this documentary, producer Diablo is another person exemplifying the same signs and symbols we keep seeing. The reason I'm even speaking of him again in this video is because he posted this on his Instagram. A picture from a demonology book. At this point, I'm convinced there is a satanic energy amongst the hip-hop industry. Here's Jay-Z with Marina Abramovic, an alleged Satanist who performs mock human sacrifices with A-list celebrities. Not to mention John of God, an alleged baby breeder who Marina associated herself with. Why does artist Adam Levine have an all-seeing eye tattoo on his chest? Could it be the same thing Jared Leto is supporting? This rabbit hole truly never ends. From tweeting about the Illuminati and that he himself is running a cult, which is seemingly exactly what it looks like from the pictures he shared, it makes you wonder. Why does it look so familiar to something we had just seen? Maybe it's because it's linked together. From having triangle tattoos to representing the same symbolism at his shows, Jared Leto seems to have a secret I would like to know. If it weren't so, then why is it? Did you see Adam Levine's eagle tattoo? It's the same one Justin Bieber has, as well as rapper Skepta, who's pictured with Marilyn Manson, a person who Justin Bieber supports.
I do what I want. I do what I want.
So you gotta tap in by eating mushrooms.
I guess. Or just doing whatever the fuck you want. A lot of people let other people tell you to like do shit when you could like...
Jay-Z wearing a do what thou will shirt, which is a term coined by Aleister Crowley, a man who practiced black magic who also openly represents the triangle symbolism. Makes you wonder, is this black magic? Marina Abramovic pictured with Jacob Rothschild in front of an artwork labeled Satan summoning his legions should explain everything in itself. Lancey Fox is a European artist who openly represents demonic imagery as well. From an all-seeing eye tattoo to a Lucifer tattoo on his torso, everything now should be very obvious and clear. If you don't see it, then that's on you.
It is the type of news that left many in utter disbelief.
It's kind of shocking. I thought it was a myth.
With others driving 3 hours from Mississippi to Memphis with hopes of learning more about the violent attack against rapper Young Dolph, a man who proclaimed to be the, quote, king of Memphis. His fans agreed.
Young Dolph died at 36, which is 3 6s. Here's the cover of his last album, Paper Route Illuminati. In a promotional video posted on Instagram, you see something concerning. Is this the same demonic energy that Polo G is supporting? Is this what he means when he calls himself the GOAT? Does this energy have a relation to Pop Smoke and PNB Rock's death? And what about Lil Loaded, who died at 20 with his last album cover surrounded by demonic energy? So many questions.
Illuminati business. This is the Illuminati business. Illuminati business. Illuminati business. Illuminati business.
This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge, sanctioned by the U.S. government. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation rebuilt.
Kid Buu, pictured here with Trippie Redd, who you saw earlier, is another perfect example of how this industry is flaunting these symbols over and over for us as the viewers to see it. From the inverted cross imagery, to him making a Baphomet hand gesture.
Yo, gotta try this new X. It's the fine fragrance GOAT.
Could this be related to what you just saw with Kid Buu? I mean, what's the big secret?
They might sell that shit to y'all, but won't sell me that shit. You a sacrifice. He sent you to get bodies. Basically, he just signed you over to the Illuminati. Wanna see a dead body?
I'm in the Gold Coast right now. Man, I was just riding my bike, y'all. I'm just riding my bike. Fuck, man. We need tape. They shot FBG Duck, man. I don't know who shot him, man. I just fucking ran into this, y'all. Man.
Cheryl, tonight, friends say it was a Chicago rapper who was gunned down here on one of Chicago's ritziest streets. They say 2 other people were also shot when 4 gunmen, witnesses say, jumped out of cars and fired from just a few feet away. A street known for Chicago's most expensive shopping today turned into a crime scene, rattled by gunfire and littered with bullet casings.
I was standing here and saw people running in every direction, trying to look for cover.
With good reason. Police say 3 people were out shopping along Oak Street late this afternoon. 2 men, they say, were standing on the sidewalk near the Dolce & Gabbana store, just a few steps from Michigan Avenue.
2 vehicles pulled up. 4 individuals exited those vehicles, 2 from each vehicle, and began firing at the individuals that were on the sidewalk outside of one of the stores here.
Shoppers and residents scrambled as 2 men dropped to the ground from the stream of bullets.
On the video, you can hear
I try to count them. I counted about 17 shots.
I was standing where we're standing now and heard what I thought was a machine gun. And then a black car speeding down Oak Street going west.
Friends say one of those bullets killed the polarizing Chicago rapper known as FBG Duck.
FBG Duck was well respected in the city, was well loved, but with being well loved, he was always also well hated on the other side.
If I tell you I love you, I mean it. Why they got killed, I seen it. I was right there, still can't believe it. Damn. Shit turned me to a demon. Police asked me, ain't seen none. Back to back hits like a rerun. Me and T-Roy was scheme. I'm trying to promote team.
Well, it happened early this morning on Trinity Avenue, and tonight at least 3 people are dead. CBS 46's Barmel Lyons is live tonight near where it happened. Barmel?
Yeah, Rick and Sean, according to GBI, rapper King Von and his group were at Opium nightclub before making their way here to Monaco Hookah Lounge, then to the parking lot where chaos ensued.
It hurt us. It hurt us a lot. I cried. Some of my friends cried. He had a big influence on us, a really big influence.
26-year-old Devon Bennett, also known as rapper King Von.
He won't be back on the streets, he old. Everyone that he loved, they gon' be gone.
Shot and killed after a deadly fight erupted in front of Monaco Hookah Lounge. 2 men approached King Von and his group in the parking lot, and an argument ensued. The argument quickly escalating to a shootout between the 2 groups. Rapper Maximilian says he was there when it all went down.
It was like a lot of chaos. You just heard the shots ring out. It was like, rah, rah, you know what I'm saying? There was a few people moving around, but at the same time, like, with stuff like that, you're trying to get out the way because you're trying not to get hit.
Believe it or not, this all playing out right in front of 2 Atlanta police officers.
One of them was actually inside his patrol car or next to his patrol car with his blue lights on.
APD responding, attempting to stop the shooting, but it was too late.
It hit like the one officer that did respond. He tried to protect himself and stop what was going on. It didn't go like that, you feel me?
6 men shot, King Von and 2 others dead. 3 injured and being treated at the hospital.
Now at 11, we're following breaking news. A rap star on the rise killed during a violent home invasion in the Hollywood Hills this morning. The music world is in shock as police search for the shooter. Welcome to CBS 2 News at 11 and streaming on CBS in Los Angeles. I'm DeMarco Morgan.
And I'm Jasmine Veal in for Suzanne Marquez. Pop Smoke was known by some of the biggest names in the business, like Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent. His murder has stunned fans everywhere.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it. Police say suspects broke into his home and shot him.
All of these rappers dying doesn't seem right with me.
Is it true, like, your next business venture is going to be documentary? You're doing a documentary, is that true?
Yeah, I'm working on one. We doing a collection of info on Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
You know, we just left his space today to get some more products.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Again, like when I seen your doc on Haiti, it made me think, why people don't know about it gotta be somebody's agenda for us to not know about this story.
Yeah.
So when I found out about Sebi, and it's about his case that he beat in 1985.
Yeah, that AIDS case.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Why isn't that like the no disrespect, like Rosa Parks? We all know about Rosa Parks didn't get up from her seat. That's an honorable example of, you know, somebody from our history.
Yes, indeed.
Sebi going to court and proving that he cured AIDS.
Absolutely.
Come on, why we don't know about that?
Absolutely.
And you know,
and he just died mysteriously down there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you know how they play.
Oh yeah.
You know, niggas was tweeting me, Hustle, be careful, man. Your plane gonna go down. I say, you niggas better ride for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't pray, ride for a nigga.
Yeah,
I tell
that's
them,
it.
yeah. But that's heavy. I want to work with you on that one.
I would love to.
Yes,
I would
indeed.
love to.
Yeah, there's a lot of people we need to holler at who was, you know, down with Brother Sebi and who's on that herbal thing, who talk about how the pharmaceutical companies are real funny style about people with those natural cures. Them pharmaceutical companies, you'll end up with a brain aneurysm, or you done fell out a window by almost,
all that.
Flew out of a window. Heart attack.
Yeah. A lot of folks who are on that natural cure thing wind up slipping on something and falling down. A lot of them. So we got to chop up about that.
Breaking news overnight, Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle shot and killed outside his own clothing store in Los Angeles.
This morning, fans and friends in mourning after the stunning murder of Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle. The 33-year-old born Ermias Ashkadom shot dead outside his Los Angeles clothing store. 2 other people wounded in that shooting. Overnight, police looked for at least 1 suspect.
We come from gang culture, so we dealt with the system a lot.
The father of 2, known for his music, creating jobs in South LA as an entrepreneur with several businesses and investments in education and the arts. Growing up as a gang member, he worked with police to curb gang violence.
He was just there for the community, for the kids.
And mourners gathered outside Hustle's store to pay tribute. And just hours before his death, the last thing he tweeted was, "Having strong enemies is a blessing."
So far from who I was, from who I love, from who I want to be.
Why does rapper CEO Trail throw up the one eye with the triangle? Is it the same reason Doughboy does? From doing the horns and collaborating with Trippie Redd, to having an album called Demons Are Us with producer Southside, who has collaborated with Travis Scott and Future. In the promotional trailer for Demons Are Us, watch what you see as the aisle numbers in the grocery store. Six, 6, and 6. It's all right in our face. From doing the one eye multiple times, as well as the horns, to having a demonic tattoo on the back of his head and an inverted cross on his cheek. It makes you wonder, what's the big secret? From rapper Ken Carson throwing up the horns with Destroy Lonely next to him, to Destroy Lonely throwing up the one eye, as well as wearing a demonic mask to promote his album. From rapper Redman throwing up the horns, to the signs of possession with Travis Scott. From Lil Uzi Vert throwing up the horns, to Chief Keef. From A$AP Rocky to Snoop Dogg. From Flatbush Zombies to Capital Steez. Suicide Boys standing in front of pentagrams, as well as having multiple album covers with demonic imagery. It makes you wonder, why are all these symbols so prominent amongst this industry? Because it seems like it truly never ends. Remember Bexy from earlier in this film? Well, I found a video of him featuring Jackboy with possessed eyes and a tattoo representing 666. Bexy is just one example. Jackboy, pictured here with rapper Kodak Black, alleged in a live stream recorded in August of 2021 that Kodak, in his own words, was seemingly attempting to sacrifice him.
Man, I'm glad I ain't was around for that shit. Then Donald Trump let you out on some wild party shit. Boy, you ain't about to sacrifice me, boy. I ain't hanging around your ass. You talking about pull up. I don't want to hang out with you, boy. You ain't about to sack now. I'm not making a little bitch ass man.
It's absolutely insane to think that this could even be real. But when you find out that artist Wiz the Wizard, pictured to the left here in front of Kodak, was found dead a month later after the live stream you just watched, it makes you wonder, what in the actual fuck is going on in this industry.
I went to lunch with the Reaper. Say you ain't the only nigga evil. I like drinking blood as well. I'm an island boy like Anwell. My shooter 12 don't speak English. Put all my trust in my demon. And me and God just alike. Take niggas' life for no reason. When Pop that soup, we on call. Turn the cars and I got the devil inside of my head. I go to sleep with a 40 to bed. I got the devil inside of my head. I go to sleep with a 40 to bed. Feel like I'm Lucifer. Walking in Gucci for I do not do returns. Bought it on cash for sure. I just be dropping these rest of some fuck shit, ain't know that it's hard. Feel like a demon, I'm whipping a demon, I know that you want me. Feel like I'm Lucifer.
Young rapper Sui Generis is no different from all the others. From rapper Landon Cube and Lil Skies, who collaborate frequently, doing the same, to rapper Eric Raprid, doing it as well. Again I say, it seems like every time I try to close the book, it gets opened again. From 50 Cent doing the one eye, to having an all-seeing eye hat, all the way to him doing the triangle symbolism I've been showing you throughout this film.
Is it cool if I just say, it's The Rock? You know, I'm a member of that team now. We'll talk about that later though, but I got some more important questions to ask.
Remember Trippie Redd and Lil Uzi Vert from earlier? Well, they had a video together, and not only did Trippie show the horned hand gesture, Lil Uzi Vert had the triangle symbol shown with the one eye. Apparently we're supposed to believe that this is related to Jay-Z's label, Rock Nation. But yet P. Diddy, who's flaunting the same triangle, has also been spotted throwing up the one eye. If this were just associated to a label, then why did Jim Carrey do the same on stage during Jimmy Kimmel? Because he's no stranger to the signs and symbols himself. From dressing as the devil on Saturday Night Live, to throwing up the one eye and the 6 with the triangle, it makes you wonder, what's the big secret?
Seriously, the time is up. People are hip to this kind of stuff. I'm here tonight to blow the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
On live TV, Jim Carrey did this. The fact that this occurred in a Masonic temple makes you wonder. The only reason I'm showing you this is because Jim Carrey collaborated with The Weeknd on an album called Dawn FM.
This is intriguing. I believe the word is evil, people. Evil! This'll come in real handy when they redecorate hell. Can't you just feel the darkness, the dark forces working within it?
From EDM group LMFAO, throwing up the same signs, to duo Daft Punk. From CeeLo Green throwing up the horns, to Busta Rhymes doing the same. From Akon to Soulja Boy. From Wiz Khalifa to Rick Ross. All the way to Usher, who also throws up the 6. From Lil Jon throwing up the horns, to rapper Fabulous doing the same. Lupe Fiasco is no different. From the 6 to the triangle sign, It's all there.
He told me over and over and over. When he first told me, LaToya, they're gonna kill me. I said, who, Michael? First I thought you're Michael Jackson. Nobody in their right mind would ever think of doing anything like this to you. That's what you think. He says, no, but you don't understand. And then I saw how serious he was. He said, it's bigger than what you think. I said, well, Michael, what is it? He said, it's my publishing. They're after my publishing. They want to take it. As you guys know, my brother had one of the largest catalogs in the world, meaning music-wise.
The Beatles collection was one of them.
He owned the Beatles, yes. There's an elevator music that you hear, just everything, basically a piece of every artist.
I'm really intrigued because you say that there was somebody at this house and you know who it was. Can you say who it was?
No, I cannot say because there were other people in the house as well. Because I prefer not to at the moment, but I will say this, I would love to have a one-on-one with several people. One person I would love to have. Safe? I would love to have a one-on-one with probably
I mean, I don't know if you say that because you think that you could.
The woman who cut off Michael Jackson's sister from explaining the rest of the story is Whoopi Goldberg. She herself is no stranger to flaunting the same signs and symbols. Maybe it has something to do with Freemasonry, as she was spotted wearing a Freemasonic Prince Hall piece of attire. Knowing how Michael Jackson and the majority of the artists seen in this documentary are associated to MTV, and how MTV is clearly tied to Freemasonry, it makes you wonder, what's the big secret? Why does artist Joji promote the same symbolism? From the one eye to the horns. Does it have to do with the triangle seen in a video of his? Because Justin Timberlake makes me feel like it does, with his video showing the same. If it weren't so, then why is it? Why does Joji have a video where he bathes in blood?
I don't listen, baby, I got demons on my mind. Can you hear it? Pop another perky to the morning. Can you feel it? Put $1 million in the floorboard, you can see I joined the Illuminati. Me a villain like a warlord, I'm a demon in a human body.
From rapper Fasé Yoda dressed in an outfit with horns, to him throwing up the one eye, as well as the Freemasonic hand gesture I showed you earlier. Is this the big secret? Because Trill Sammy, who has an all-seeing eye tattoo on his wrist, does the same. Is it the same secret Mac Miller knew about? Is it the same secret Scar-Lord knows about? From him having a promotional image with a pentagram to his newest upcoming album titled Made in Hell, it makes you wonder. From the horned hand gesture to the signs of possession multiple times, you really have to question what's going on. Scar-Lord is no stranger to the one eye, as well as rapper Black, who does it multiple times. From rapper Night Lavelle doing the horns and having an eagle tattoo that will be important later, to rapper Schoolboy Q doing the same, as well as the 6. From O'Geesey of Shoreline Mafia doing the 6, to rapper Rich Brian doing the same, multiple times. From him doing the horns over and over again, to the themes of possession, multiple times as well. From the one eye to rapper Omen X13 doing the same, as well as the 6. Not to mention this photo of him in front of an inverted cross. From Omen doing the horns to Joyner Lucas doing the same, as well as having a pentagram in a video with a book of magic visible.
At Camp Forever Ever, I finally have a home.
What we're building here, the world would never understand.
Camp Forever Ever is not a cult.
It's not a cult.
Yeah.
This is definitely not a cult.
It's not a cult, but yet the signs and symbols show otherwise. Rapper St. John has thrown up the sign of the horns more than any artist that I've shown in this documentary so far. I'm truly on the quest of knowledge here and wanting to know why he's doing it so many times. Because it seems like every single photo shoot he had, he did this hand gesture. In this photo, you see him in front of two men holding up the triangle symbol. It's not a cult, but yet there seems to be something going on behind the scenes with hand gestures that we don't know about. All I can ask is, what's the big secret? Is it the same thing rapper Clever knows about? Or maybe Tech 9, who throws up the horns multiple times, as well as the 6? Is it the same reason why Bones and Xavier Wolf of Team Sesh both throw up the one eye? Is it the same reason Zillakami, as seen earlier, does it multiple times? Because artist Travis Mills, pictured here with Kanye West and Sway Lee, does the same. From the horns being thrown multiple times, to Masonic attire, all the way to the triangle symbol, you really have to ask, what's going on? Why does artist Black Bear throw up the horns multiple times, as well as having an all-seeing eye tattoo? Not once, not twice, but in 3 different spots. Right underneath the third is an inverted cross that he doesn't just have tattooed once, but twice as well. From him standing in front of the inverted cross while wearing it, to a Satan tattoo, it makes you wonder, what's the big secret? Because Juice WRLD, in an interview, shows that he has an inverted cross tattoo on his wrist as well.
I got Selfless on his hand with the it's cross of St. Peter, and people think this. I mean, most people think this cross means like, I guess people that are that are strong and like being like anti-Christian or whatever, be using this, but it really mean it's a really sign of being humble and selfless.
Lil Tracy shows in this interview that he has an inverted cross tattoo, just like Juice's.
I have a tat here, funny as fuck. I got that so long ago. I mean, yeah. I got a lot of stupid tats. I got this. This is supposed to be Uzi. And I got that one like around the time I start first hang out with Uzi. I was like, bro, this look just like you, so I'm gonna get it. And I got it.
Apparently Lil Tracy thought that the demon looked like Lil Uzi Vert. Huh. Interesting. Rapper Lil Skies has an inverted cross tattoo on his torso. My only question is, why is this such a prominent symbol?
Her voice spoke to me and it slowly started saying, bring your lifestyle to me, I'll make it better. And how long will I live? Eternal life and forever. Or will I be the G that I was? I'll make your life better than you can imagine or even dreamed of. So relax your soul, let me take control. I pull your string, I'm making moves, I'm the master. Causing you to do what you do, hope you want the puppet. I pull your string, I'm making moves, I'm the master. Causing you to do what you do, hope you want the
Snoop Dogg making a deal with the devil, and Dr. Dre becoming possessed and meeting with the devil should tell you everything you need to know about this industry.
Illuminati Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society, trying to keep their eye on me. But I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society, trying to keep their eye on me.
Rapper Prodigy, who's a member of the new New York hip-hop duo Mobb Deep, has died. The rapper's publicist said in a statement Tuesday that Prodigy was hospitalized a few days ago in Las Vegas, and according to complications caused by sickle cell anemia crisis, is what the publicist is saying. He also said that Prodigy has battled sickle cell since birth and was in Las Vegas for a performance. The exact cause of death was not clear.
That's why, man, that's why I ride them ETs. I hate how they do us. It's not black people, it ain't white people, it ain't this country, that country, it's these mother... Whew. Here comes the pain in the neck and the leg, or here comes some crazy shit. Man, they trying to murk me. They've been trying to murk me for 10 years, by the way.
This just in tonight, the hip-hop star Shock G has reportedly died. Brooklyn native, famous for the Digital Underground hit song The Humpty Dance. Shock G, whose birth name was Gregory Jacobs, also helped launch the career of Tupac Shakur. TMZ reporting tonight he was found dead in a Tampa hotel room. The cause unknown. Shock G was 57 years old.
I've had people I've gotten in the cab and just seen two people who don't even know me say, yeah, nothing kills them. Wait, but I've had girlfriends where I caught them talking to somebody, nothing kills them. Found out the bitch was putting shit in my fucking food and drinks. You know, I just went back many years, and back to 98, only half of my girlfriends were actual girlfriends. At least 8 of them, the other half of them turn out to be plants.
In a clip recorded a few months before Shock G had passed, he spoke on the CIA and Homeland Security targeting him through silent weapons while freestyling and playing his piano.
Yo, I wanted to say to the gang stalking movement out there, the street theater crews and all the people that's helping Homeland Security gentrify and so-called cleanse the nation of undesirables. I just wanted to say that they fooling you. Whatever they said about me isn't true, because I'm not a bad person. Just ask someone who really knows me for a few years, a few or more. They messing with y'all head. They don't care about you. They don't. When they get finished with me, they gonna run the same crap on you. Cause you know too much. You know how the game goes with the CIA and Homeland Security. Listen, if you think you're doing me, go ahead and keep the ingredients and contents of that phone. That's not why I need it back. There's nothing on it incriminating. There is no porno. It's just a lot of gifts that I have for my friends. Unfinished videos, unfinished song fragments, loving things for friends I know, some for Instagram, so it can be enjoyed by all people. You ETs got me stuttering now. They always pointing at me with them silent weapons now. But it doesn't matter, I'm still Shock G, and I will never turn my back on the people. Let's be free.
Let's just say the elitists in the world, they don't want to die. So they've been figuring out, they've been trying to figure out a way to become immortal since the beginning of elite, being elite, since the beginning of whatever the word, whatever the mind state of being elitist is. They've been trying to figure that shit out for forever, because they feel that because they control the wealth of the planet, they should control the people of the planet as well.
The music world mourning the loss of one of the biggest names in hip-hop. Coolio died today at the age of 59.
As
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left.
What you're about to watch is one of the last live streams Coolio had before he passed. Pay attention to what he says here.
Yo, what's up? This is Coolio with The Flow. Here on my Instagram Live. And I'm going to do something for the first time. It's a new segment. It's a new segment that I'm going to do every day that I'm going to call I'm Cool on That. And I'm going to tell you what I'm cool on today. What I'm cool on today is when something is obviously wrong, or you see something going on, and then somebody brings it to your attention, right? And then you sit there and argue them down about how it's not true. I'm cool on that, for real. Cause you know, some things are make believe, some things are fictional, some things are fake, and some things we don't know about. But if something is obvious, whether you've done the research or not, if something is obvious, then why would you argue about it? Okay? Now y'all can go home and drink your Androchrome, you sucker ass motherfuckers. I'm cool on that. Shaka Zulu, man.
In an interview about a year and a half before this live stream occurred, Coolio spoke on stem cells being sent to space, which is a topic relating to adrenochrome.
I believe it. You can't put nothing past nobody or nothing, because shit, they finna start doing stem cell research in space now. They doing it there because it's easier.
Later during the same interview, Coolio explains how he was approached by higher-ups.
I don't want to say political power, but the amount of social power that I was able to achieve. You would think that I would be a prime candidate for so we could call it something, to be a member of the Illuminati or a member of the elite society or whatever. You would think that they would come at me, and I think they did it sideways though. Nobody never got at me directly and said, "We want you to join us and we're doing this." That's never happened. But I will tell you, I've had motherfuckers come at me on some weirdo shit, like on some gay shit. I've had motherfuckers come at me on some, "Oh, you should do this" type shit. And I was like, what? Man, why the fuck would I do that? That made no sense. I view that as being inhuman. I view that as, I would never do that.
Although to the viewer speculation can be made about what was so inhumane about his encounter with these higher-ups, a clip I found from the YouTuber Dan Calloway elaborates further on what Coolio was describing, as Coolio directly told him this. Again, pay attention.
I'm not gonna say no names, but some big top hats of the industry were coming at him. Males, by the way, were coming at him asking for sex. You know, they were coming at him talking about some child trafficking stuff, and you know, we were gonna expose it all. You know, that's what made me, you know, was like, oh, what? He passed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was like, hold up, whoa.
If somebody's after me, or if somebody's watching me, then they know enough about me to know that I have no fear of death. So killing me don't mean shit. It just confirms that what I said was true.
Made it to the top, ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me, tell me what they know about me, huh?
Dear diary, what a day it's been. Dear diary, it's been just like a train.
Illuminati trying to read my mind with an eagle eye, and the haze got me thinking why.
From Capital Steez to Joey Badass, the signs are the same. Why does Joey represent the satanic Leviathan cross that Satanist Anton LaVey created?
I understand that, what are you doing?
I'm giving a blessing to the audience.
I don't think they appreciate it. They were throwing it back.
Well, they thought it was a curse. Would you like me to show them how the sign of the curse works?
Sign of the curse?
Completely different.
How does it go?
No, not at you people out there in the audience, but this is the difference.
Aim it toward Red China, would you?
This is the sign of the horn. A curse sign, the two fingers extended. This way, spread apart for sort of shotgun blast, you know.
I always
all over.
figured if I ever
When
met
it's
the devil, it'd have dirty fingernails. Go on.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Where?
Dirty fingernails.
Well, that's because I've been fooling around with your equipment.
Never mind. Don't blame it on the studio. Go on with it.
All right.
So that's the sign of the horn, and then what happens? Is that it?
Well, there are other ones, too.
Yeah, what are the other ones?
The other ones, one of them's the pox sign. That's 3 fingers extended.
A pox on you?
A pox on you. During the Middle Ages, this was...
Yeah. Oh, yes.
But
You're
originally...
a bad cat.
Well, you have to be bad to be good, don't you?
Is it true that you teach people how to make voodoo dolls and stick pins in them to hurt people?
That's right. I believe that hate is necessary in a controlled way just as much as love is necessary.
Jack Harlow. I mean, what am I to say anymore? I feel like I'm running out of questions because it's the same thing I'm asking. Why are these symbols so prominent? And what's the big secret? Because it's the thing that never ends in this industry. Another question I keep asking is simply why?
So about a week, not today, but about a week ago, I sold my soul. You understand what I'm saying? And ever since I sold my soul, I haven't been happy ever since. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, man. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. It is what it is. I'm not even capping. It's because, listen, I had to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like, I had to do it because I was trying to make it, like, you feel me? Like, and as if when I was selling my soul, like there was things that I could sacrifice about and stuff like that, and I sacrificed myself. I could have sacrificed anybody, but when you sell your soul, you gotta sacrifice someone that you really love, and I sacrificed myself and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't do it with nobody that I love. The demon asked me, are you sure you want to sacrifice? So you sacrifice someone that you love? I said, nah. But when you sell your soul, you feel me? You gotta. It's not how people say it is. You really gotta. Like, you really gotta pick. You understand what I'm saying? And you get anything you want. You get to be rich. You get to have fortune. You get to have everything you ever wanted. You feel me? But you could think I'm cap. I'm not tripping. I did it a week ago. I haven't been happy ever since. I've been having anxiety every single day. What did I wish for? To be famous and be rich. You ain't rich, not yet. So was it worth it? It hasn't been done yet. It takes time. Now I gotta be patient. I got offered twice. I've been offered twice. First time I didn't take it. And when you don't sell your soul, you gotta do it original. You gotta do it authentic, and I feel like it was too hard. So.
All I've been seeing lately is a lot of insecurity, a lot of doubt, and a lot of like hopelessness from a lot of outside ass motherfuckers with an opinion that don't fucking matter, because I don't even know what the fuck they talking about. I'm reptilian. I don't know nothing but what I know. I don't know nothing but what I know. I'm telling you, I don't know nothing but what I know. With that being said, get the fuck out the way!
Bad neighbors, as seen earlier in this documentary, who were pictured with producer Diablo, are no strangers to representing the same signs and symbols. Look at the tattoo on his chest. It's the same one that Lil Skies has. Oh, and Lil Nar, as seen earlier. Not to mention Chris Brown, who I showed before as well. Rapper 6ix9ine has the same type of tattoo on his neck, as well as rapper Soulja Boy. Why does Sababy have the same on his? Even Lil Tracy. Is it something related to Lucifer? Because Diablo, who goes as Lucifer on Instagram, leads me to believe so. Not to mention Lil Tracy and the amount of symbolism he throws up. Over and over again, this is here in our faces. I mean, there's really no end to this. From a demonic tattoo, to being a demon in a video, to having Diablo appearing as a vampire. As I've asked a lot already, what's the big secret? Is it the same secret that rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine knows about? Or rapper 21 Savage? Does it relate to the all-seeing eye? Because rapper Spot 'em Got 'em, who has an all-seeing eye tattoo on his chest, as well as YBN Namir, makes me feel that it does. From Offset to ESTG having the same wing tattoo, to Adam 22, who you'll see later as well. From Juice WRLD to Machine Gun Kelly.
According to prison officials in Monterey County, Swade's death is being investigated as a homicide.
All I can say is if it weren't so, then why is it?
Some breaking news that we have going on here, because we've been following this deadly shooting that happened in downtown Houston, joined here by Samika Knight, and it was outside of an entertainment business at Green Street, if you're familiar with that complex. But the main thing is that we were hearing this morning that the victim in this was Takeoff, who is part of the group Migos, and the Associated Press just confirmed that it's him, and that's according to his representative.
When I found out what Takeoff's last post was, to say I was disturbed is an understatement. Michelle Lammy posing as the Baphomet and acting dead with the Migos should be a red flag already. But then when you find out she is throwing up the same symbolism as you've seen in this entire documentary, you start to wonder, what's the big secret? Is it something that A$AP Rocky knows, as shown earlier in this film? Or maybe something to do with Satanism, as the last post that Takeoff had was by an artist clearly influenced by the devil himself.
Listen, bro, you put me in the ring with Adam, I'm knocking his ass out, clean too. I'm beating the shit out his ass. I'm gonna beat up that pedophile. How you gonna fuck? I was underage, so how you gonna fuck the same girls that I was fucking when I was 16? Yes, way. Yes, way. Yes, way. So, I ain't say shit, but just so y'all know, y'all know now, I was 16, fucking girls my age, right? Adam was fucking girls that was the same age as me when I was 16. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? You are a straight pedo. So, you know what? I'm gonna leave that pedophile over there. I already got him spooked.
Rapper Lil Pump made these claims on a TikTok live stream about Adam 22. Adam was known as the forefront of the industry when it came to new talent coming out. Aside from the inverted cross tattooed on his face, and his name being Grand Mason, his father was pardoned by Bill Clinton himself. Bill Clinton has his own allegations, as well as Hillary, whose daughter tweeted Happy New Year to the Church of Satan and had Jeffrey Epstein's child procurer, Ghislaine Maxwell, at her wedding. Surely the Baphomet doesn't play a role in this, does he? I mean, why does Adam publicly tweet stuff like this? Honestly, this stuff I'm not even gonna say. All I can ask is, what kind of mindset are you in to even mention stuff like this? Seriously, what the fuck is this, Adam? Apparently to him, this is just a joke, because he says it over and over again, thinking that none of this will ever catch up to him.
I really want to know why people, think you the devil.
Because he is.
That shit sounded like some devil shit.
That was crazy that people...
God represents good. Satan represents evil. If you are pushing evil in people's faces, they start acting evil. That's why kids are 14-year-olds running around with pistols in the Bronx because of the music. They are promoting evil in the music.
I might be getting a little bit too deep here, but I don't really think that if you look at what Satan did in the Bible, I think the main gist of why somebody might want to have a fucking satanic symbol on his hand.
That's a Satan symbol?
Well, it's just a tattoo, but in reality it's a Baphomet, which is a fucking satanic symbol, yeah. But is because if you actually look at what Satan did in the Bible, it wasn't much besides saying hey, fuck this shit, I'm gonna do my own thing. Satan as a character, to me, is very American. I don't need God.
No, you believe in something because explain that tattoo. That's the last thing.
The upside down cross?
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
To me, the upside down cross is simply symbolic of the fact that I'm an atheist and I don't fuck with Christianity. The fact that I got this fucking devil symbol on my hand, I wish I could tell you that I put more thought into it, but I pretty much went to a tattoo convention.
I'm starting to think that you is a devil.
I got blasted real quick. It has about
I
as
don't
much.
give a fuck. He paid me.
It has about as much importance as the dog with the helmet on my other hand.
Holy water.
So you went to the tattoo shop and out of all the shit you could get,
Convention, not a shop.
the convention, you said, you know what? Give me the deal.
I like
Where the Clintons
dark
at?
imagery. Same reason why I always kind of fuck with metal and stuff. I'm just kind of into the
thought you about to
imagery
say
of
dark
it.
people.
So
We
in
about to
terms of
fuck you up.
the upside down cross, please forgive my autistic friend here. In terms of the upside down cross or anything like that, it's just I'm attracted to that imagery. Which, in terms of the tattoos, that's how I don't believe in the devil, but I have a fucking symbol that a lot of people would associate with the devil on my hand.
It's hard for me to find sense of people of color, black, brown, Mexican, I don't give a fuck, staying there, knowing that like you got people in the office thinking it's funny to make slave jokes and then on top of that, the person saying it is I heard he's a KKK member, some shit like that anyways, so where it's what the fuck?
Wait, are we talking about Adam or are we talking about someone else?
I'm talking about Adam.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Adam.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Adam. Yeah. So
before we get into this chant shit, it's come to my attention that you are deleting posts from your Instagram to keep your number at 666. Now, it's true. I noticed this a few days ago, but I didn't pay any mind. And now I see it's still there this morning, yet you've been posting quite a bit. So, before we get to the jokes, do we need to have a much more serious intervention about devil worshiping?
Wow. Well, before we get to the jokes, thank you for that plug. Listen, at AKA DMIKS, yeah, however my Instagram is ran, it's ran. I mean, truly, I gotta let you know that. Listen, I do a lot of things. One of the things I do here, I will tell y'all all this. I will tell y'all all this. No,
that was a horrible. Tell you don't have a PR team.
No. I'll tell y'all all this. If I don't say it on Everyday Struggle, I don't say it on my YouTube channel especially, or you don't hear me say it on Twitch. While you may assume everything is DJ Academics, there are people beside me, behind me, and who help out with other things. I'm not hitting every button, so think what you may. I don't really care.
Well, I don't have to think anything because I get to talk to you every morning. So are you instructing your employees to delete posts to keep your number at 666?
I have no knowledge of that.
Okay, so you're lying.
Okay.
No, I have no knowledge of that.
Where my Carti fans at? One of the most loyal, most dedicated fan bases I've seen in a while. They wait patiently. I had to damn near sell my soul for this information. The Illuminati owns a part of me.
Breaking right now, TMZ reporting that rapper and Philadelphia native PNB Rock has died after he was shot inside a Los Angeles restaurant during an apparent robbery. Police say the shooter stole the rapper's jewelry before running off. TMZ reporting that PNB Rock had posted a picture of himself wearing expensive jewelry earlier today. And these stills are from the last video posted to his Instagram account only a few hours ago. Police say he was inside the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles this afternoon when an armed man came up and demanded his property.
Did you see PNB Rock's all-seeing eye tattoo? What about rapper Designer, as seen earlier? He has the same with an inverted pentagram necklace. Rapper Lil Durk even has the same tattoo visible on an album cover with one eye. Why does Childish Gambino wear clothing that relates to the all-seeing eye? At this point, there's no denying what is blatantly in our face. Is it the same thing Tom McDonald jokes about?
You see how my hair is like hanging over my face right now? Okay. I posted a photo the other day on Instagram and my hair was doing that. It was like hanging over my eye because I always hang my hair over the side of my fucking face. That I don't like wearing ponytails and man buns and shit around all the time. And like so many people lately have been like, whenever I post a photo like this, they're always like commenting like, oh, Illuminati photo, like you only have one eye out. This is an Illuminati symbol, fucking blah, 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 blah. Man, I get it. Because when I was a kid, I used to be super into the fucking entertainment industry is run by Illuminati, blah. And like, you know what? It fucking very well might be. I don't, you know. I'm on the... I still dig a lot of it. But it's just like, yeah, I'm the Illuminati. Like, bro, if I was a fucking Illuminati, you would have nothing to fucking worry about. Okay? But the fact of the matter is that I'm not, and some other group of more evil sons of bitches are the Illuminati, and we're all fucked. So, you know, like, these people that are saying, you're Illuminati because you have your hair hanging over your eye, it's like, come fucking say that to me. I will fucking beat the brakes off you. Like, I do not have time for this fucking weirdo shit. Tom. Hey, Tom. Can you make a song about people with 8 toes who have a Kleenex allergy, who squish fire ants in their spare time and take pictures of the Georgia Guidestones? No, I can't do that. You're the fucking Illuminati, man. Your hair's over your eye. You won't make a song about the fucking guidestones and the 8 toes and the Kleenex allergy. You're fucking Illuminati. Fuck off. You fucking idiot. Okay, next.
He's not in the Illuminati, but the signs and symbols show otherwise. Why do you have an inverted cross tattoo then? Can you explain that? I mean, I honestly believed Tom for a second when he said that he wasn't the Illuminati. Let's move to Nova Rockefeller, Tom's girlfriend. She promotes the same symbolism as well. And what's that on her neck? Oh, another inverted cross tattoo. Just like her boyfriend. Oh, a nice shirt you got there. Why did you Photoshop a satanic pentagram on a Hollywood star? Is it the same reason you posted 666 or have a demonic themed headset? Is that why you have an album cover with themes of possession, similar to your boyfriend? I mean, simplistically, what's the big secret? Because you both throw up the one eye. And not to mention, the vow of silence Tom does over and over again. It's right in our face. I mean, what else can I say? If you don't see it, then I guarantee something's wrong with you. Why does Nova have the inverted cross painted in her room? And why does she wear it as a bra design? I think I know. It's related to Lucifer. What reason do I have to lie?
Before he became the world-famous shock rocker, Marilyn Manson took a little detour into religion. In 1994, the virtually unknown Marilyn Manson was on tour as the opening act for 9 Inch Nails. According to Manson's autobiography, on one stop in San Francisco, he was invited to the home of Anton LaVey, the world-famous Satanist, for a private meeting.
He was sincerely interested in the ideas that the Church of Satan promoted, not because he wanted to, worship a red guy with horns, but because he was interested in the idea of a church devoted to the exact opposite of Christianity.
Manson arrived at the LaVey homestead alone at 2 a.m. as requested. He was brought into the house by a spooky assistant and led to a meeting room where he claims LaVey simply appeared. The two spoke at great lengths about such stars as Jane Mansfield and Sammy Davis Jr., who LaVey claimed were followers of his. Anton LaVey was so impressed with Manson that he officially certified him as a minister in the Church of Satan.
Yep, that's right. Marilyn Manson is a minister for the Church of Satan. What you're about to see next is Manson speaking on Anton LaVey and Aleister Crowley, both seen earlier in this film, and then a compilation of his ex-girlfriend Asia Argento, who you see pictured here, showing the same signs and symbols I've been showcasing throughout this documentary.
Well, I'm very much into philosophy, a lot of different philosophers that I've read over the years, like Nietzsche, Darwin, Freud, Aleister Crowley, and finally Anton LaVey, and fortunately he's still alive, so I got to meet with him and talk about his ideas and things like that. And in America, Satanism is sensationalized and kind of misunderstood, and people associate it with worshiping the devil and things like that. But it's really a philosophy about individuality and self-preservation. It's about, being your own God.
What's my favorite comic series or comic book? What's my favorite comic book character?
Of all time?
You know this.
Lucifer?
100%.
Yeah.
Here's Megan Fox with MGK, who was seen earlier in this documentary. Megan is no stranger to the signs and symbols herself. From her ex-husband Brian Austin Green, representing an all-seeing eye shirt twice, to her boyfriend MGK, representing the devil within his music, as well as having Diablo tattooed on the back of his head. Again I ask, what's the big secret? Why does rapper SoFago throw up the one eye as well as the horns multiple times? Does it relate to the themes of possession? Because rapper It's Okay Not to Cry, who does the same, throws up the one eye and the horns multiple times. Again I ask, what's the big secret? Is it the same secret that Lil Tecca knows about, or Dom Corleo, who throws up the one eye? And I know this is kind of random, but in regards to this film, why does Pharrell have a similar wing tattoo as all of the other artists I have been showcasing? I'm going to take you across the world a little bit to show you how prominent this symbolism is everywhere. Why does Canadian rapper Mercules have an all-seeing eye tattoo on his right arm? Is it the same reason UK rapper Slow Thigh has one on his as well? Because he throws up the one eye multiple times as well. There has to be a reasoning for this, because there's no way you're seeing it this much without an intention behind it. Why does he throw up the horns over and over again? Does this relate to the big secret I've been asking about? Because him having the themes of possession as well as an inverted cross visible on a Rolling Stones cover makes me wonder. Moving on to South African rap group Die Antwoord, who throws up the same symbolism. From having a 666 shirt to both of the duo throwing up horns multiple times, it's clear there's more than meets the eye with these people. Why are the themes of possession occurring worldwide? It's pretty insane how all of this stuff keeps popping up if you ask me. Why is the one eye shown over and over again from this group as well? Why does the woman Yolanda throw up the one eye more than usual? Because even in the photo shoots with her other partner Watkins, you see only her throwing it up. All I have to ask once again, as I always do, is what's the big secret? Why does rapper Sad Frosty throw up the same symbolism? Because he has a song cover with an inverted cross drawn on his head. Is it the same reason his friend DC the Don throws up the 6, the horns, as well as the one eye and the themes of possession? I'm going to keep asking it. What's the big secret? Is it something rapper Real Boston Richie knows about? Seriously, what's the big secret? Remember Marina Abramovic from earlier? Well, I found a connection between her and Kanye West. Kanye, in an old article, compared himself to Marina while answering a question, and I quote, "I'm like Marina Abramovic. This is performance art." Here's Kanye pictured with his former personal trainer, Harvey Pasternak. Kanye, in his own words, described Harvey as being a handler for him in Hollywood.
Let me read these Harley texts. This is how he was threatened. This is a trainer, but come to find out, he was actually Canadian intelligence, but this is my trainer. So this shows you the kind of handlers that are around the superstars in California, right? So it says, I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact, and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you, or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you, and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same.
Having Kanye say this about Harvey, and knowing how Harvey tried to threaten him using his kids, it makes you wonder, what is all of this about?
Yeah. I just want to talk about mind control. You know, when people try to influence you through social media and try to tell you what to do, or if you post something that's like positive on Instagram and it gets taken down, if it's not a part of a bigger agenda, you know, that's like mind control.
The American Central Intelligence Agency has been accused of manipulating citizens of countries all over the world, including Canada. At the moment, a number of Canadians are considering suing the CIA. They believe they are victims of covert CIA experiments. They believe they were part of a CIA project called MK Ultra, a research project so secret that even the Canadian government was not informed that the agency was funding activities in this country. The CIA was seeking a new weapon, aimed not at the body, but at the mind.
Here's Kanye West pictured with Marilyn Manson, who I have shown throughout this film.
I also know how to construct sentences in a way that they can't be taken out of context. That's also probably why the CIA wanted to recruit me when I was a younger child. My father told me before he passed.
The CIA wanted to recruit you?
He said something along those lines. He said he'd try to protect me from them because I think that he was somehow involved in Vietnam with covert operations that I'm probably not even supposed to know about. So he never told me about it until he was, very ill at the end.
So on the passing things, he says he was the CIA tried to recruit you, and I tried to keep you away from it.
Yeah, for the most part, he said because of my ability to understand language and count the amount of things in a room before you even get a chance to. I guess it's some form of highly functioning autism if I were to be diagnosed, which I don't know if you can diagnose that. But.
Remember Aleister Crowley, who Marilyn Manson said he was inspired by earlier? Well, here's a picture of Aleister, and here's a picture of Marilyn. As you can see, Marilyn is clearly paying homage. In an article titled What Kanye West Has Said About the Illuminati, you can see a bunch of tweets that Kanye posted relating to the devil, Illuminati, and Lucifer. Remember the Lucifer sigil on Marilyn's hand?
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer.
I told you at the beginning, you would see what I see.
He don't got no name, he a cold stepper. I spent them racks on some more jealous. I signed my deal up in blood letters. My Cuban link half a kilo. Bitch so heavy, I could use it as a weapon.
NBA YoungBoy wearing a Masonic chain in a music video of his should be a clear indication of what he's associated with already. But when you find out that Playboi Carti, who I've shown earlier in this film, gifted him an upside-down cross necklace, it makes you wonder, why is it that everywhere in this industry, these signs and symbols are unescapable? Why is it that it has to be flaunted and promoted in our face? Back to Lil Uzi Vert, who's associated to Playboi Carti. Here's a post from Lil Uzi Vert's official Instagram story referencing that he is a child of Satan. Here's a magazine cover he did, with blood on his mouth and an inverted cross on his forehead. For his new upcoming album Pink Tape, he even has his USB drive containing the music iced out in diamonds with an upside-down cross. There's no way this is just somebody trying to be edgy.
This Illuminati flight school. You already heard me?
He is in the Illuminati. I'm in the Illuminati. This is a gift. This is a gift from the third eye. This is the Illuminati. These the third eyes.
Coming from a man who has a song titled Freemason, do you doubt him?
Here is a gist, a list, an alias. Switch up the race, I'm an illegal alien. One is called Damien, one is called Fabian, one is Nigerian, one is Arabian. Watch out for Aryan Caucasian. So free, I'm Freemason.
Do you doubt Denzel Curry as he openly promotes the same signs?
He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. This ass whooping is free just like the Masons.
Alright guys, we're back at it at Jewelry Unlimited. I wanted to show you guys this special piece that we made for the leader of the Illuminati. And this is not like a TikTok joke or anything, this is for the leader of the Illuminati. As you can see, this is like a goat head and a man body and an upside down cross. I don't know what that means, but that's what he said to do, so I just did it. We didn't want to reveal his identity because it gets dangerous, you know. And he also requires 100,000 likes for this video or I'm done for. Hey, yo, I'm done. Hurry up. Don't tell nobody. Alright.
Ski Mask the Slump God is the person you saw blurred at the end of the video. Ski Mask was close to XXXTentacion and Juice WRLD. Moving on to Juice WRLD again. Why does Juice over and over again have pictures where he seemingly is promoting being possessed? When I say there is no escape, there genuinely is none, because no matter which way you go, you see the symbolism. Even in the music videos after his death, the label that he was signed to promotes the same signs and symbols. It's honestly shocking how much you see this in our faces. I mean, it's literally right in front of us, day in and day out, but most of us are too trapped in the dark, not being able to see the light. In the same video, you see a part where a man smoking a cigarette has an inverted cross visible tattooed on his face. I've said this a lot, but again, if it weren't so, then why is it? Why did Juice WRLD a few months before he passed have the New World Order within his merchandise? Is it the same reason rapper XXXTentacion or group Flatbush Zombies mention the same in these next two songs?
The brains will start to abandon their religions and believe in themselves. And the New World Order will start.
Drop that motherfucker! New World Order. Everything comes until the nigga call us water.
Why does Michi Darko from Flatbush Zombies have this wing cover similar to Lil Wayne's The Drought Is Over? Why did Lil Wayne buy an iced out diamond Baphomet chain?
Uncle used to say your daddy just too young to raise a kid. Daddy used to treat my mama like they never made a kid. I'm Satan's kid, I'm Satan's kid, I'm Satan's kid, I'm Satan's kid.
Why does rapper Lil Wop have the same type of album cover as well as Rob 49? Being Satan's son isn't the only thing Wayne said in that song.
Walking on water is a new world order. These niggas out of order like a fish out of water.
Remember Tom McDonald from earlier? Well, watch this.
Your facts ain't facts without censoring us. Yeah, we know that. Good job, you lose. Here's your medal to a new world order.
Adam Cohan, who you just saw in that Tom McDonald video, has an eagle tattoo on his neck like all the other artists I've shown, as well as a wing tattoo on his chest. Why is this so prominent? Because rapper Gunna has a similar tattoo on his neck. All I have to ask is, what's the big secret? Is it something that rapper Blueface knows about, or maybe Lil Durk as shown earlier? Why did Metro Boomin tweet how to join the Illuminati and then years later create a label called Boominati Records? As you can see, he has a chain himself iced out in diamonds with an all-seeing reptilian eye. If you can't tell that this is all done intentionally at this point, then again, I don't know what to tell you. Rapper Gunna even has an all-seeing eye chain and has been featured in songs with Future, who references the Illuminati.
All about us, fuck them. We the new Illuminati.
Why does rapper Corbin have inverted crosses in a video of his hanging from trees while he's in the forest? Why does rapper Bilu, pictured here with Polo G, who throws up signs of possession, have the same wing tattoo that we keep seeing? Why does rapper Famous Dex pose with demonic symbolism as well as showing the horns over and over again? What's the big secret?
I don't wait for Lord Debbie's, but I'm taped up. 666 saying this, that's why they hate us. I ain't saying this, but they say I'm, so let's do it. My Dominican bitch don't speak English, but so fluent.
Why does rapper Lil Uzi Vert have inverted pentagrams on his most recent album cover?
And then also the tongue of Satan, another pen. That's what I like.
Why does Travis Scott throw up the horns as well as the one eye over and over again? What's the big secret? Does it relate to why Waka Flocka Flame throws up the horns? Because Tyler Yahweh does the same over and over again, as well as having an all-seeing eye tattoo on his right arm. Not to mention the wing tattoo he has on his chest. Why does DJ Scheme, pictured here with Cole Bennett and Ski Master Slump God, throw up the one eye? What's the big secret? Cole Bennett is one of the biggest directors amongst the industry. From collaborating with Ski Master Slump God, Juice WRLD, Lil Pump, and others, he's clearly had a huge impact in this industry. In a short film titled Why Rush, you can see characters of this movie all having black eyes, seemingly demonic in nature, as if they're all possessed. The Kid Leroy, pictured here with Cole Bennett, had Elon Musk host a performance of his once for SNL. Elon himself is no stranger to the same signs and symbols. From tweeting about the Illuminati and then even mentioning Masonry directly, joking about it, it's clear Elon knows. Even his ex-wife Grimes promotes the same signs. I mean, why is Grimes promoting the one eye too? I feel that this is all done on purpose, because Elon's mother, Maine Musk, does it as well. From photo shoots to magazine covers, she doesn't shy away from these signs either. Grimes even has shown the wing symbolism I keep showing. Why does she have a shirt with upside down crosses and a pentagram? And once again, what's the big secret?
You sold your soul. I never sold my soul. My soul was in my body. Matter of fact, I know my soul is still here because when I meditate, actually I astral project. One time I astral projected me, my soul actually left my body and took me to a place of peace and happiness. And I got so fucking happy when I did it, bro. I only last for like 5 seconds because I woke up out of it. I was like, damn, what the fuck? This shit too cool. So I know I have a soul, sir. Didn't sell shit. I own all my rights. I own my music. These niggas, these people, y'all, you hear me? All these people, y'all, man, look, man, this agenda they pushing, man. I ain't a part of that agenda, bro. I be in my own lane.
I had a question about the gay agenda.
Mm-hmm.
You thanked it at the VMAs. What is it? How do you define the gay agenda?
Oh, the gay agenda. There's been this plan. Like, we usually go to meetings on Wednesday in black cloaks.
Okay.
Draw like a big star in the circle on the ground. We have like these cups of blood, drink it pretty much. And we kind of like planned like world domination, like to make everyone gay and then like decrease the world population. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
And I have good news and bad news.
The good news may be that the Old Town Road performer is getting a lot of attention lately. The bad news could be that some of that attention has been controversial and has even led to a lawsuit. 21-year-old rapper Lil Nas X timed the release of his newest video with the launch of a pair of sneakers, and both have made headlines. The 3-minute, 10-second music video for Montero, Call Me By Your Name, shows the rapper in a fantasy world tempted by a serpent, then banished to hell. Blood Sneakers, Lil Nas X's collaboration with art collective Mischief, were released the same day as the video. The 666 pair of sneakers are black with red trim and feature gold pentagrams, inverted crosses, as well as human blood inside the sole.
On my wavy shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out gang though. Shout out gang though. Shout out Nas, my nigga #1 gang.
Trippie Redd wearing Lil Nas X's Satan shoes shouldn't be a surprise. In a video called Took My Breath Away, you can see an inverted cross shown, as well as Trippie throwing up the one eye and themes of possession. Trippie also paid homage to Tupac Shakur by posting an upside-down inverted pentagram.
And if we look closely at your eye, what do we see on your eyelid?
It says TR666.
666, and it makes me think, Trippie, I have to give you this record right here, a Greek prog record that you can sample by Aphrodite's Child.
What the fuck?
From 1972.
Oh my gosh.
And you should sample Marching Beat. But that's pretty amazing. It's a Greek prog record by Aphrodite's Child called 666. Perfect for you to sample, right?
Hell yeah. Perfect for me to fucking sample. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that wants to know, you know what I'm saying? 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. You know what I'm saying? It's you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the earth is built up of these components. You feel me? So you're 666. Remember that.
What if all of this isn't necessarily bad? I feel heavily that these questions need to be answered. Because even NLE Choppa, who said he didn't sell a soul, promotes the same signs. Even KSI does the same stuff. Why is it so repetitive? Why is there never an end? Every single artist does the same. What's the big secret? No, seriously, what's the big secret? Does it relate to the horns you keep throwing? Just wondering. Cause rapper DDG does the same. From the horns to the one eye, it's all there.
So it's like, you know, I always been around music. I always wanted to do it. And I'm gonna tell you another secret. I never told nobody this. The only reason why I always knew in my head, I'm like, okay, if I do music, I know I'll blow up. You know what I mean? I just felt it. And you know how you just feel like you believe in yourself, like you know what I mean? With your craft and shit, you knew you can do it. You know what I mean? And I knew I could do that. But the only reason I didn't want to start doing music earlier in my life or whatever is because I was scared of the Illuminati. I used to watch like conspiracy videos and shit, and I used to be like, "Oh man, I don't want to do no weird," you know what I mean? That weird shit, sacrifices, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? So I was
that was
like,
a big thing. That was a
big thing.
Like,
that was a big thing back
ago.
then. So I was scared of that shit. So I never wanted to make music.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, like I said earlier in the 2000s, when World Star was the big thing, and you would see all these Kanye and all these conspiracy theorists and all that, like the Illuminati was a big thing.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
You don't wanna fuck me, fuck on my cousin. Illuminati, bitch, I'm on my fuck shit.
Illuminati, Illuminati.
Anuel AA is a Spanish rapper who promotes the same symbolism. From being in front of a Masonic building to referencing Lucifer and throwing up an all-seeing eye, to him getting manipulated in a video by a possessed woman who seduces him and chokes him until he's blue. In the same video, you see Juice WRLD having the same wings as we have been seeing so far. Could this be related to why Anuel has an all-seeing eye tattoo? What's the big secret? El Chimi, as seen here with Anuel AA, is another Mexican artist who promotes and flaunts the same symbolism over and over again. From labeling himself as the demon of the industry to showing the horns, it makes you wonder, is this the same thing Bad Bunny, as seen earlier in this film, is associated to? Because songs like I Am the Devil, in which Bad Bunny is featured on with an artist named Nathaniel Cano, makes me wonder. From the all-seeing eye pyramid as a necklace to the one eye being shown, it's all there. The song I Am the Devil, not to mention, was wrote by a man named Dan Sanchez, who has an all-seeing eye as his profile picture on Instagram and a tattoo of one on his left wrist. This must be the same thing Daddy Yankee is promoting. From a goat head being used as symbolism for himself, to his own record label showing the same thing we've been seeing. This must be why Almighty TGC has one eye on his neck, as well as two others on his wrist and another on his neck. Alex Gargola is a producer very prominent in the industry who shows no different himself. From the one eye being promoted in his own music and on his own Instagram, it's clear he knows something that most of us don't. You're not going to believe what I found on his Instagram after researching only for a few seconds. Or maybe you are ready to face the truth. It's right in our face. Rapper Alaman is no different. I showed you the American industry. Now it's time to show you the Spanish industry for what it is. The amount of times you see the same stuff is quite frankly very alarming. What would be the reasoning to have it seen so much, unless there was a purpose behind it? I know I asked this a lot earlier, but once again, what's the big secret? No, again, seriously. What's the big secret? Because J Balvin, pictured here with Bad Bunny, seemingly is aware of the same thing. He throws up the one eye himself multiple times. From the six being thrown, all the way to signs of possession, it's clear that this serious set of questions I've been asking need to be answered. Why do we keep seeing the one eye over and over again? Why does he have a similar wing tattoo on his torso? Is it the same reason Nicky Jam has an all-seeing eye on his? Not to mention the one eye he has on his arm. Why does he promote the horns again and again? Why does he have the same wing tattoo on his neck as all the other artists I've shown? Why does Archangel have one on his? Why does Dalex have one on his too? Is it the same reason Dave E has an all-seeing eye tattoo on his arm, as well as throwing up the horns himself? Why does artist De La Ghetto do the same? Because he does it over and over as well. I mean, seriously, what is the reasoning for all of this to continuously occur in front of us? Why does he throw up the all-seeing eye pyramid with his hands as well? What's the big secret? Is it the same secret Blessed knows about? Because he throws up the horns over and over as well. Not to mention the all-seeing eye tattoo he has on his left arm. and the all-seeing eye he has tattooed on his neck? Why does El Alpha throw up horns? Why does UK artist Tion Wayne throw up the horns as well as the one eye? Is this the same secret that rapper Central C knows about? Because an all-seeing eye tattoo on his arm makes me think so. Why does he throw up the horns over and over again as well? Does it relate to the wings we keep seeing, as he has some tattooed on his torso? Why does Aich throw up the one eye and horns? Is it the same reason Chinese group Higher Brothers do the same? One brother in particular out of this group throws more signs and symbols up than anybody else. From dressing like the devil, to the one eye being shown over and over again, all the way to this man himself having an inverted cross necklace worn, and the wing tattoo we keep seeing on his neck. Not to mention the inverted cross tattoo on his left earlobe. Why does Russian rapper Morgenstern have 666 tattooed on his forehead? Is it related to the themes of possession we keep seeing, or the one eye like the tattoo he has on his neck? Back to American rappers, I just wanted to show you that this is genuinely a worldwide thing happening.
Felt defeated and my weakest, but I'm stronger now. I keep on fighting right on. Amen.
Jimmy Levy is an American rapper, as you can see in this video featuring Rick Ross, showing demonic symbolism. Why does Jimmy have an all-seeing eye tattoo on his wrist? Why does Nick Natoli, who you see in this video featuring Jimmy, wear an all-seeing eye necklace, as well as a Freemasonic necklace? When I asked Nick about a Freemasonic hat, and if he is a Freemason himself, he answered yes.
All do the same job, they transport souls. Anunnaki came to the planet to take gold. These have been the ways since the days of old. 3 wise men, 3 kings, etc. The Dark Star Emperor, Orion Nebula, the Grand Leveler. The Grand Leveler.
Did you know that rapper Apathy was a Freemason featured in the official Connecticut Freemason magazine? Why does rapper Beano dress up as the devil? Why does Lil Gravy throw up the horns over and over again, as well as artist Arizona Zervas, who has an all-seeing eye pyramid tattoo with wings on his neck? What's the big secret? Because Dizzy Wright, who has a similar tattoo on his neck himself, makes me wonder. Why does Kendrick Lamar throw up the one eye, as well as having a song referencing the Illuminati? Why did he perform with black eyes? Is it the same reason Paul Wall throws up horns over and over? Is this why Ramirez throws up the 6 over and over again? Why does Tory Lanez have a similar neck tattoo like the one on Young Thug's torso? Who I'll tell you right now is, guess what? A confirmed Freemason. If you don't believe me, then here's the official post from the Masonic Lodge's Instagram that Young Thug went to. Is this the big secret? Because Kid Ink, who throws up the vow of silence over and over again, as well as the horns, makes me believe so. Oh, and is that another wing tattoo on the left side of his chest? What's the deal with that? I mean, really, what's going on with that? Why does rapper Gunna, as seen earlier, have now, instead of just the neck tattoo with wings, a chest tattoo with wings? Is it the same reason rapper Gashi does? Because him having multiple album covers with the one eye being shown, and him showing a Masonic hand gesture, makes me wonder. Is it the same reason Jelly Roll has a wing tattoo on his neck, or why rapper No Cap has one on his face? Why does No Cap also have this as a song's visualizer? Is it the same reason rapper Fase Yoda from earlier does as well for his music? Because him having an all-seeing eye tattoo on his right arm, as well as throwing up the vow of silence multiple times, makes me wonder. What's with the one eye being thrown up as well?
Breaking news last night at 9. We can now verify the person killed in a shooting last night near Bartlett was Robert Tunstall, better known as rapper Casino Jizzle. The shooting happened last night around 6:30 on Goldbriar Lane. Casino Jizzle planned to release his new album this Friday.
Why does rapper Casino Jizzle have a wing tattoo that is exactly like rapper Quavo's? Why does Kai Cenat, pictured here with Lil Uzi Vert, have a similar tattoo on his chest as rapper Moneybagg Yo? What's the big secret? Is it the same secret DJ Snake knows about, or DJ Mustard who throws up the triangle hand sign? Why does producer Rojas, who worked with XXXTentacion, have an all-seeing eye tattoo on his right arm? Is it the same reason Boonk Gang has one on his wrist? Why does he throw up the horns? Is it the same reason Ty Dolla $ign does? Is this the big secret? Why does Ty Dolla $ign have a similar tattoo on his chest like rapper Smoke Perp does on his neck? Why does rapper Rilo Rodriguez have a similar tattoo on his neck like Mac Miller, who does as well? Not to mention the tattoo he has on his chest. Why does producer Murda Beats, pictured here with Drake, throw up the horns over and over again, as well as the one eye? Why did Nick Cannon say this during an interview?
Yo, what's cracking? You know what it is. It's your homeboy Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. That pisses them off. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what, who? Come on, man, stop playing.
What is Ice Cube exactly referring to? Why does Indian rapper Emiway Bantai throw up the horns? What's the big secret? Is it the same secret American rapper Pooh Shiesty knows about? Is it the same secret rapper No Cap knows about? Why does rapper Young Pinch, pictured here with Trippie Redd, throw up the horns multiple times? Why does he have a similar tattoo on his neck like all of the other artists I've shown? What's the big secret? Why does rapper Paris Shadows promote the same symbolism? Is it the same reason JID is doing it? Because he has an all-seeing eye tattoo on his neck that makes me feel like it does. From Young Thug to Tyga, both seen earlier in this documentary having the same tattoos, to rappers like Yellow Wolf, who show the same symbolism. Why is this such a common tattoo? Because 2 Chainz has it on his neck, as well as Birdman. Even Post Malone. Could it be related to the Baphomet? From Sauce Moolah, who you saw with Zilla Kami earlier, to rapper Future. Could this be related to the Freemasonic eagle symbol? Because look at the picture again. It's the same crowned eagle. From Rich Homie Quan to Wiz Khalifa, you really have to start questioning what this means. From Sway Lee, Young and Ace, and Lancey Fox. This is all right in our face.
I got a cute bitch like I ain't got. I'm a triple six demon, not an angel. We in the same game, but we ain't got the same goals. I'm in a different lane, but we fuck the same. Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent, Saint Laurent. Hey, new Armani on my body, Illuminati. Rolling with a fine bitch, she like two tsunamis. Yeah, new designer, I make her touch her toe.
Okay, I got it, copy. 2020, but I can't see nobody. One eye open, Illuminati. This might be the verse that make them drop me.
Travis Scott, as shown at the very beginning of this documentary, is a perfect example of how blatant the demonic imagery is shown. Trippie Redd having a demonic song cover and his hairstyle as the horns makes you wonder. Not to mention the chain with wings he has, which is similar to Travis Scott's tattoo on his chest and the one you saw earlier in this documentary on his neck. What exactly is going on? From rapper Young Lean throwing up the one eye to the vow of silence. He's another example of how this industry is promoting these symbols on the regular for the viewers to see. All of these questions I've been asking must have an answer. Enough of the whys, because you're about to find out the truth. It's been in our face the entire time. Look at Young Lean's tattoo. It's Lucifer.
Performance. We know we've got that great tribute that's happening. Any other performances or anything you're looking forward to?
Honestly, I just want to see, one of my bosses perform. You know that?
Yeah.
It's the rock.
Okay. Hey, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Have so much fun. Have a good time.
Have a great time tonight.
I love it. It's so good seeing you.
Did I sell my soul? I sold my soul for you. Now figure that out. Talking about I sold my soul for you. For all you motherfuckers that's on here, that's asking me did I sell my soul, why the fuck is y'all on here if y'all think I sold my soul? Y'all coming right with me, you dummies.
Do you believe it now when rappers say they sold their soul? Or do you still think it's just a myth? With all of this being shown and said, I'm your host Yibo, and this has been the Satanic hip-hop industry exposed.
I believe in the human race, period, and I truly believe that anyone can be what they want to be. We need people to ideally take care of the world. We need good mothers. We need good fathers. We need people with sources of knowledge. Let's make it not cool to be stupid. Let's make it cool to be a good person. I'm tired of it being cool to be a fucking murderer or a shooter or just this irrelevant being. Like, that shit is stupid. Like, the sooner we understand that we need each other, which is the truth, bro, because I wouldn't be who the fuck I was now if I didn't have anyone. Truly. If I didn't have the support from you guys and I didn't have the people that truly believed in me, I would be nothing. And I'm aware of that. And I've gone through my fair share of destruction and pain in the process to get where I've gotten, and I know that anything is possible. And I really just want, at least, all right, let's say worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive, and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life, regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me. I don't give a fuck, because I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is. So I just wanted to say, I appreciate and love all of you, and I believe in you all. Do not let your depression make you. Do not let your body define your soul. Let your soul define your body. Your mind is limitless. You are worth more than you could believe. All you have to do is dream, and all you have to do is want to fulfill that dream and have the strength to fulfill that dream. Pain is a sign of progress. When you feel pain, there is progress. I love you all.
shortness of breath. I'll explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it truly